Good morning, my friends. I'm on here again this morning. I'm coming on here. I kind of look a mess. Couldn't do nothing with the hair. Thankfully, after the buzz cut almost 2 years ago, well, it'll be 2 years ago this September, I do have some hair. Thankfully, I can put it up with the clip. So, there's that. So, coming on here this morning, you know, yesterday, I was telling and showing you about this cotton pullover top. And this is how far I've gotten on it. As you can see, I've gotten pretty far, considering, but look, it's not very tall. And I want you to look, my friends, at the armholes. Now, they're not very big, okay? Even for me, but they're kind of tight. So, I got to looking at Cinnamon Stitch's sweater, pullover top like this that she was making. And hers was a lot. I counted 14 rows, okay? She said go 14 rows, not counting the half double crochet. So, from the top to this very bottom, the one row of the teal, I have aqua. That's what it is, aqua. I have 14 rows, but mine is not as long as hers. And I think if I'd have kept working on mine that I ripped out, it might have worked out, but it might not have. I don't know. It didn't look right. This is the right number of shoulder around the neckline stitches, and this is the right number of row stitches. But this yarn, just a minute. This yarn is a 4-weight, but friends, does that look like a 4-weight to you? It's not like my other 4-weights, okay? It's a very small 4-weight. I mean, look how small it looks. Plus, I think she used a size 6mm crochet hook, and I'm using a 4.5, okay? So, naturally, mine's not going to grow as fast as hers. Now, this is what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Well, I'll find out if I'm wrong. But, I haven't got very far down there like she had hers. Look, this is just, it's not even over my bust. Okay, so I think I should go more than 14 rows. That's what I was thinking. Of course, my thinking gets me into trouble, as I proved to you by having to rip that out. My thinking's not always right, friends. Hook of the day. Hook of the day. Yeah, it is a 4.5 dots hook. First time I've used a 4.5 in the dots. I haven't used them all. I've examined them all, but I haven't used them all. But I thought I'd bring you along on my little crochet journey with my top. But does what I just said make any sense to you? Will y'all go over? Well, it takes time. You don't have to. But if you watch that video where she's talking about only doing 14 rows, that's pretty much at the beginning. Well, at the beginning, she's talking about the yarn. You don't, unless you want to, you don't need that. Just fast forward in there where she's making this yoke thing. And look at it and see if you don't think that mine is not turning out, because my yarn is smaller diameter and my hook is smaller. But I'm using the hook. Actually, I'm up a half a size from the hook this yarn says to use. So maybe I've got the wrong yarn for this pattern. I'm not sure. I'm going to give it another go. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to add onto this about 2.5 more inches. And then see where I'm at. So, that's my plan. Tell me what you think. Like I said, I may come to the realization it's a boo-boo before you can tell me. I don't know, but I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't even been crocheting a year, okay? Now, my mama, like I told you in my other videos long ago, my mama took me under her wing and taught me all she knew about knitting and crochet. Which back then, they didn't have all the yarns they do today, so I don't know that much about yarns. And I've said so on here. But I do have a little sense, and I do know some 4-weights are small and some 4-weights are bigger. And I do understand hook size and how it goes with the yarn. But I gave that up when I was very young, in my early 20s. So, and I didn't crochet much when I was a teenager. This was all preteen and what do they call that? I guess preteen. 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I dabbled in it. My mama taught me. And then I was a teenager, friends. I wanted to be with my friends. I wanted to go places. You know all that. Anyway, so I got out of it. So when my oldest son was about 2, 1.5, I got back into it for a year, year and a half, and then I quit. So I didn't learn a whole lot. I have learned more in this. I guess I've been doing this this is June, July, August. I've been at it about 10 months, going on a year. And I've learned more just from YouTube and practice and doing the wrong thing, okay? We learn from our mistakes. So I don't really know that much about it. I'll admit it. Just doing what I think is right. Isn't that what we all do? Do what we think is right. It sounded good, so I kind of went with it. So, let me see. What I thought I would do is come on here and tell you about it. Ask for some opinions about it. Put y'all's heads down. To see if I'm right about my assumption. But watching her video, her tutorial, she has a nice tutorial. Hers is a lot longer when she stops the yoke, the top part of the... I'm not even over the bust yet, okay? And I think she was. So I think I need to go till I'm over the bust area. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm hoping I'm doing the right thing. Now I'll do a little chat here while I crochet. We were planning on going to church today. My husband reminded me last night, make sure you set that alarm. Tomorrow's Sunday. I said, I already did. So the plan was for the alarm to go off and me to get him up. Well, I had no idea the man was up most of the night anyway. Up, not even laying in the bed resting. He was up. Eating and watching his show for TV programs. I didn't hear him. I slept pretty well last night. I'm getting more used to that oxygen, I guess. It was on me when I woke up this morning, so that's progress. Anyway, so the alarm went off. I reached over, gave him a kiss, shook him. Huh? I said, hey, wake up. He said, what's going on? I said, the alarm just went off at 6 o'clock. Okay. I said, are you going to get up? I guess. And he went right back to sleep. So I shook him again. I said, hey, are you going to get up? We got church today. Oh, I don't know, he says. I said, well, it's up to you. I said, if you want to go to church, get up. He never got up. He got up at 10 after 11 this morning. Hasn't been up very long. So we didn't go to church, even though we planned on it. So we didn't make it. That's okay. I want him to be rested and fresh and healthy and all that good stuff. Whoops. All right, friends. I don't think I asked you last video. What are you guys working on this Sunday? What are you doing? Knit or crochet or something different? Or maybe you're not working on anything. Maybe you're just sitting, relaxing, watching videos, and you happened upon my video. If you did, boy, I'm happy you're here. If you're new here, I want to welcome you. My name is Bernadine. My channel's name is How the Hook Turns. I've been on YouTube since about as long as I've been crocheting, about 9 months, I guess. And my little channel is growing, and I'm meeting a lot of wonderful folks out there. I'm getting to know some of y'all pretty well. I thank you for all your comments. I thank you for your subscription. I don't take it lightly. You could watch any channel, and that you're here watching me, I really appreciate that. Yes, I do. I am just now putting the 3 double crochets in this corner to make another corner on my, I guess this is the yoke. That's what I'm calling it, the yoke. So what I'm going to do is just keep adding some rows until I feel like, well, I'm going to try it on. I'm just not going to just think about it. I'll try it on and see how far down I'm getting with it, and I'll go from there. Because as it is now with 14 rows, that's not going to be long enough to start separating the front from the back. It's not, it needs to go farther. These armholes are just not very large. Well, they're getting better with that extra row that I put on it there, but we got to go a little ways to go still. So let me tell you, the pups, we're trying to find homes for those pups. To be truthful, they're too much for me and my husband. They're getting pretty big, and when you have 3 of them, no, excuse me, 4 of them running up to you wanting pets, scratches, and hugs, for 2 little old people, that's a lot of dog. Okay. So we tried to put them on Craigslist. My husband did. I don't know how far he got with that. He was having email trouble yesterday, and he has trouble with technology. He doesn't do well with technology. He used to be a whiz at it, but as we've gotten older, we both used to be a whiz at it, friends. I didn't have any computer classes. I got a computer like in 1996 or 97, right when the internet came about. And I taught myself what little I do know. And you know, friends, it's changed, right? And I'm getting older, and it's getting more complicated. Anyway, I had to get him back in his email. But anyway, he had to change the password. Now, friends, if he goes in there, what he does, okay, he goes in there after we get it all set up, and he changes the password again, and he can't remember what it is, and he won't write it down. And then he asks me, what's my password? Oh, honey, it's blah, 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 blah. He said, that don't work. I said, did you change that password again? He said, I probably did. So anyway, it is what it is. Anyway, maybe he can get the puppies up on the site again today. I don't know. I want to keep one of them. But 4, friends, it's too much. 4 rambunctious puppies that don't know their strength and I haven't worked with them, so they don't know. They're not supposed to jump all the time, or at all, really. They don't know, because I don't have the energy. My husband don't have the balance to do it. Oh, my goodness. So, that's the status of the pups, okay? The cats are great. They're good. Pido, the black one, got locked in the bathroom accidentally night before last. When I went to sleep, she lays right by my head of my pillow and to sleep, and she was asleep when I went to sleep. He was still up. Apparently, she got up and went in there, and he went to the bathroom away from the second bathroom, and she got in there, and he closed her up in there. And that's on the other side of our bedroom, the house. Oh, let me get my tissue. And poor Pido got locked in the bathroom all night long. And he didn't find that out till he got up the next morning. And he got up before I did. I guess he heard her hollering and crying and let her out. And I got up right after that. I heard all the meow, 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 meow. I said, what's going on? He said, oh, Pi got locked in the bathroom all night long. And friends, she was an upset cat. Oh, she was just frazzled. So, nothing exciting with Oliver. He's just a good old laid-back cat. He lets you pick him up. Pi won't let you pick her up. She doesn't want to be held. Oh, she'll get in your lap, okay? And she'll get up on your chest and love on you. And if you sit down, she'll get in your lap. But if you stand up, you better not pick her up or be holding her. Because first of all, she'll tell you she don't like it. And if you don't put her down, she'll show you she don't like it. And you know what I mean. Unhappy cats with claws, that's not a good thing. I'm just pulling out a little yarn. Well, friends, I'm trying to think of some other projects, but I've got yarns, but oh, do you remember that puzzle yarn I showed you? Wait a minute. Get your heads up here. I got something to tell y'all. Let me go get it. I want to show you again. I want to show you and tell you. Goodness. I thought I could put my hands right on that. Oh. Yes. Sorry, friends. Look here. It wasn't where I thought I put it. This is what I'm talking about. The puzzle cotton yarn. I'm disillusioned now. It's 349 yards. Good yardage. Very, very soft. Oh, it's great. That's the pattern. Well, that's the pattern if it was knitted. Of course, you know crochet is not going to look like that. But anyway, that's the colorway of it. And it is 57 acrylic, 43% cotton, This colorway is called Dockside. Oh, and that's what it looks like too. I love it. It's really pretty. Okay, but this stuff, let me read it to you. Where is that at? Small print, okay? They don't want you to know. Hand wash. Cold. Lay flat to dry. I was going to make a poncho. I'm not making a poncho. Do you think I could put that in the dryer? Probably not. Have y'all ever done that? And yes, it's very disheartening, okay? I'm disheartened. I was going to make a poncho to wear with my jeans. But you know, they're big. They're not like little things. Can't make a blanket with it for sure. I wasn't going to do that, but I'm just saying. Couldn't make a cardigan with it. There's no way to keep... No, you could hand wash it, but that thing was going to be so heavy. No, it's not going to work. Ideas, friends. Help a girl out. Do you know something I don't know? I've never touched it before. I've never used it before. Certainly didn't know. I should be more careful, right? I bought it online. So, friends, I have a dilemma here. I don't know. I really don't know what to do with it. Isn't that terrible? See, I don't know much about yarn. I'm learning. That's another thing I've learned right there. Okay, friends, I'm not going to keep this very long. I just wanted to come on here, voice my thoughts on the size of this, and see if you think I should go down below the bust before I start separating the front from the back and working them separately. I do. Just because. I tried it on. Well, you can see here. It doesn't come down very far. Now, that's not going to be enough, I don't think, but please hit me up. Friends, help a girl out here. Help me out. Give me some of your knowledge. If you got knowledge, please share it with me. If I had some, I'd share it with you. I don't have a whole lot. But anyway. Okay, friends. I'm going to sign off here on this pretty sunny Sunday. But it's going to start raining tonight and rain all night and all day tomorrow. And Tuesday morning also, it says. But you never know around here. We don't get much rain around here. Only if we get storms, then we get some rain. I don't want any storms, but we do need the rain. But you know we'll get flooded in. Good thing we don't need anything from the store, right? Okay, my show is over. It's a wrap. Thank y'all for watching. Please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. And leave me a comment. Share your knowledge with me. And I'll catch you next time. It's a wrap, friends. Bye. Love y'all.